Hello everybody. Believe it or not, this is our welcome back to staff and to parents and community to the 23-24 school year. I don't know where the summer went, but it went by fast, and here we are this week. Our teachers and administrators have been back this week and last week. They're working hard on their campuses, teachers getting ready for their classrooms, for the kids to come to their classrooms. As you know, we've had meet the parents at different campuses, and so we are off and running, if you will, for this school year. We're really excited about it. We've had a couple weeks to meet with our teachers and preparation and training. We had a really nice convocation with our entire staff back to school, which featured many of our students in the programs. It was a lot of fun kicking off the year that way, and we're ready to go, and we hope you are too. So I want to take just a few minutes to talk to you about a few things that you can expect and things that are going on here in the schools as we approach Monday the 14th, which is right on top of us in just a couple days. A couple things that I'd like to remind our parents about that you know that our campuses look different than they did a year ago at this time. And it's a rite of passage almost, and a tradition for parents who want to walk their students to their classrooms on their first days. I understand that. I wanted to do the same thing when my kids were in school. But as you know, we have a lot of safety precautions in place, and we are not able to walk our students to the classrooms as we have in past years due to all of our safety restrictions. So just remember that if everything is not ready to go and you have some changes that need to be made or some paperwork that needs to be turned in to any campus, go to the front office, check in there as we do every time we come in. Check into the office, let the ladies at the office know exactly what you need, and we'll get you help as quick as we can. I'll probably say this a couple times, but all of us need probably a heavy dose of patience these first couple days. It's always a rush the first couple days of school as many of our parents and students transition into a new campus, and the lines, the car lines for drop off and pickup, a lot of people needing attention in the office. And so it's like that every single year. We just ask everybody to be patient as we get through these first couple days. So new parents that are new to our district, this is the first year that you're attending school in Uvalde. We want to welcome you and say we are thrilled to have you in our district, and hope things really go well for you and your kids this first week. Remember that if you have, as I just mentioned, if you need any assistance with directions or procedures, or your paperwork is not complete, just go in, check into the office, and we'll help you as quick as we can. But again, welcome to our district, and we're here to help you in any way possible. I want to remind all parents that to please check to see that your emergency contact information is up to date. Many of our parents may have moved within the district somewhere. You're at a new location, a new place to live. Your phone numbers may have changed. Your email addresses may have changed. For example, we needed to get in touch with a parent just last week. We pulled the emergency card. There were 3 phone numbers on there. All 3 numbers were no longer working. So that's just one example. But just to remind you to check that, because in the case that your child needs attention, might get sick at school, or just need something, we need to be able to get in touch with the parents. And so just if you will double check that and make sure that your information, if it's changed at all, is up to date, so we can get a hold of you if we need to. Now, parents and community members, just want to let you know that Uvalde CISD, like many of our friends and neighbors around the region, have shortages in some areas. We weren't able to fill all of our vacant positions this summer, but we filled most of them, but we are short in some departments. For example, we are short custodians right now, and that always has an impact on our schools. If we're short custodians, we're working very hard as we can to look at applications, get some people hired, get them onboarded and trained, and get them out on campus. But that impacts things like how quick we can get to cleaning rooms, mopping rooms, taking out trash, just the normal things that our custodians do such a great job of. Just understand that we're stretched, not just in the custodial area, but many areas on campus as well. And we're working hard, and hopefully we can fill those. But at this time, it's a tough time all over Texas to be able to fill all the teaching vacancies, all the support staff vacancies, bus drivers, custodians, food service, all of those areas, we're finding shortages. Okay, parents, just want to remind you of start times. Our elementary schools will be starting at 7:30 a.m. Students need to be there in class, ready to go at 7:30. And also at the secondary schools, junior high and high school, will be starting at 8:30. We will have, be prepared for possible changes. Many of you are going to a new campus, of course, as you transition across the district. Some of you will be staying at the same campus for another year. Just remember, be aware that there may be some slight changes in drop-off and pickup procedures. That may be always the case as we look for more efficient ways to do things. Just be mindful of that, be patient, and remember that the traffic situation on the first 2 days of school is traditionally much worse and a little more hectic just by being the first couple days than normal. So as we all get used to the procedures, it will go quickly and more efficiently. I want to talk directly to the parents of Flores Elementary School and Morales Junior High. There'll be some new policies in place. Your principals have already talked to you about this. If by email, and if you went to the Meet the Parents night, if you were able to go, you also received this information. It's regarding our cell phones and earbud or earpod policies. As we're trying very hard to do whatever we can to protect the time that the students are in front of their teacher in an academic setting. So that instructional time, once we get in class, bell rings, we get going, that is extremely valuable time for us. That is the only times that our students and teachers are face-to-face, interacting with each other, trying to teach and learn. And so when this last year, as we reviewed our policies and procedures, the number one distraction and the number one disruption by far in our classroom instruction process was students on their phones or listening to their earpods through their phones. So it was a major distraction, and so we are taking some measures to eliminate that distraction. So as you know by now, when your students enter the classroom, they'll be asked to deposit their phones in a designated location. We're still working on that. We're working on getting some cabinets and some slots for those iPhones doesn't have to be an iPhone, their cellular phone, and just put it in their spot every day like they would their backpack or something else. So we'll get used to that, and then when class is over, they'll redistribute the phones. The kids pick them up and go out to transition to another campus. Not another campus, to another classroom. So this is a change, but a needed change. We need to begin the process of recapturing everyone's attention during these classroom settings. So again, cell phones will be taken up. The kids will deposit them in the classroom in an designated area, and then they will pick them up as they leave that class and transition to other classes. The same for earpods or earbuds. Your earpods or earbuds, whatever yours are specifically called, they can be deposited in a backpack or a pocket pretty easily. So we don't necessarily need to turn those in as long they're just not to be in the students' ears. The reason for that is there's other devices that students can have other than their phones, that they can listen to music or other things on. So we want the ear pods out of their ears. We want the phones deposited in the designated location so all of our students can learn without disruption during that time frame. So that's a bit of a change. We hope you understand why. Our academic scores across the district, we need to make a commitment to do better, and our best way to do that is to protect that instructional time best we can. So the students' use of the phones and the earbuds just got out of hand a little bit last year. We were spending too much time policing that, taking up phones, punishing kids, calling parents, all of those things, just too much time wasted tracking all that stuff down with our phones. So we're gonna try this new policy. We appreciate your support. If we don't have your support 100%, I hope we can appreciate your understanding of why we're doing what we're doing. So encourage our students to abide by the policy. We don't want anybody getting in trouble because they refuse to turn their phone over to the teacher or whatever. So I don't expect any of that. So just a little to clarify that, and I hope you understand. This month, of course, as we start school, it's also a time where the school board adopts a budget and sets a tax rate. There'll be some information in the paper that might interest you. Very complicated process these days where our tax rate used to be just set by our school board. The legislature has compressed that property tax rate and pretty well sets it for us, but all that'll be in the paper and along with other relevant information about tax rates and budget information as we move forward. If you have any question, if any of you are bus riders, which of course many of you are, your families, your kids ride the bus. If you have, it's not unusual, just like anything else at the start of school, to have a few hiccups with our bus routes or pickup times. So if you, please be patient for the first couple days as we work out any kinks in those areas. If you have any questions about bus routes, about time, pickup times, drop-off times, or any other questions regarding the buses, you can call 830-333-7003, and the office staff will be ready there to help you with your questions. So, again, any questions about routes, times, locations, please be patient with us first couple days. And also on our website, under the Transportation Department, we have many updated documents such as bus policies, family information about what to expect on the buses, student behavior expectations, and phone numbers and all of that can help you if your students are riding the bus. So please take advantage of that. Our after-school program, which is ACE, will begin on Monday, August 21st. We have a lot of students in our district that participate in the ACE program. So if you haven't already filled out an application and got your information in, if you're interested in the ACE program, please call us here at Central Office, or you could call your campus and they can direct you to the ACE program, and you will need to get an application and get registered if you're interested in the after-school program. Many of you who were in the program last year, you know how that works, but we have a lot of new students, and we have half of our elementary population transferring to different campuses, so they'll be in different locations. So just remember to take care of that and get a hold of our good people over in ACE if you're interested in the after-school program. We're looking for a really good year ahead of us. We've done a lot of, our teachers and our administrators have worked all summer in training and preparation to receive our students this year, and we're really looking forward to a lot of good things happening all across our district. Again, we'll ask for some patience and understanding. Every single year in every district across Texas, it's a little hectic on the first couple days, and then we'll ease into our year. Again, If you have any questions regarding food service, your cafeteria meals, transportation, just reach out to us, the ACE program, again, any of those things, reach out to us and we will get you to the right department. If you have any campus concerns, don't hesitate at all to reach out to the reception area there at your campus, talk to a principal, assistant principal, counselor, get back to you. Again, as we move into this year, of course, it's very different from last year. We're further removed from the date of our tragedy, but that doesn't mean that our district is past the needs that students and teachers and parents could have relating to that the last difficult year. So we have many, many resources available to our students, to our teachers, and to our families. And last year during the school year, we had the same resources available. They're still here with us. And if we can help in any way with any mental health issues that you or a family or a friend that want or need or want more information about, we stand ready to help you any way we can in that regard. And you'll be getting some more information about that from our website or maybe from meetings on your campuses. But just remember that we have many, many hands ready to reach out and help across the district if you need any help in that area. Or you think somebody you know and love needs some help, please contact us. So we'll be back next week. We'll get into the routine of having a weekly video to update you, highlight some programs that you know what's going on around our district as we move into this new school year. So best wishes, parents, as we move into this exciting time. We'll look forward to seeing you on campus around at student activities. And again, we stand ready to help you if you have any questions. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back in touch with you next week. Thank you.